Hello! This week's episode is A Nice Place to Visit, which is, of course, a nice place to visit, and I wouldn't want to live there. And it's one of the classics, and it's about subverted expectations and the afterlife. The episode actually starts with the monologue, of course, and Rod Serling uses the expression, "This is just the beginning." That part gets sampled out and used in the Michael Jackson song Ghost. There are quite a few pieces that gets cut out, to be used in that song. So this is one of them. When there's some minor notes, when Valentine gets his tie and does this thing and he shows off to Pip, they didn't actually have enough footage when they cut to the crossfade to the next scene. So it's cycled. So it goes like this. It's really difficult to tell on the first viewing unless you actually look at Pip, because his hand does this weird motion thing. It's strange that they would goof on something like that, but there we are. Valentine shoots at Pip 5 times. He doesn't do a Hollywood reload with, multiple shots. There's only 6 shots in that sort of revolver. And at first he shoots him twice and thinks he hits him in the chest and says, bulletproof vest, eh? Now, of course, if you'd shot someone wearing a bulletproof vest, it wouldn't elicit no response, like nothing. If you get hit, there's enough kinetic force, even if you're wearing a vest, to make you, go back, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. And then he shoots him in the head, and then he shoots a vase. Shooting of the vase is tricky because it's difficult to time. So it's not a vase, it's a lamp. I'm sorry. So the lamp collapses, but it takes half a second for it to do so. And the curtain behind doesn't move, even if a bullet would have moved through it. So it doesn't, it would have looked fantastic on TV back in 1960, but now, it's a bit of an aged effect like that. Valentine looks in certain scenes a lot like a young Bruce Campbell. I'll see if I can get side by side, but I mean, wow. There's something almost eerie in some of these shots. So this is essentially The Good Place, which is a TV series. But this is not a neighborhood of 322 people, I think it is in that show. This is a neighborhood of 1. So he's alone there and he can only interact with Pip. And the dames, the first 3 dames that he actually has, they have no lines, like at all. They giggle a bit. The second group of dames, one says, "You win again, Mr. Valentine." And someone says, "Is there anything else I can do for you?" Which is, of course, a very deep sexual innuendo, and they had notes from the studio about that when they made this. But they're automatons, and they're trying to convey that in the episode overall. It's meant to be sort of unsettling. The pool table finally has a wonderful sort of stop motion effect when he breaks and all the balls sort of fall down. But again, due to a technical limitation on how you can do this, the balls, when they reach a pocket, they don't actually fall in. They just fade away. So it looks weird when you actually look at it that way. But this is a classic episode. It has a classic twist to it with the whole heaven and hell thing. And this has been parodied and copied multiple occasions. And it's just a fantastic way of looking at the afterlife. Next week is Nightmare of a Child. And I will see you then. Take care. Bye.